Ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to talk about life. That sounded impressive, very intellectual. The kind of sentence that makes people slowly nod while pouring a coffee that cost more than my first girl. People hear and expect wisdom, a story about personal growth, transformation, spiritual awakening. Maybe a mountain. There is always a mountain. For some reason, very life-changing story involves a mountain. Nobody ever says, I discovered the meaning of the life behind the Taco Bell. It's always a mountain. But I should be honest, I did not travel the world to find myself. I traveled the world to find convenience stores. That is the truth. And unlike most truths, this one comes with snacks. When I was younger, I believed travels would change me. New York would make me ambitious. Berlin will make me philosophical. Bangkok will make me enlightened. Travel magazines promised this. Movies promised this. Instagram promised this.
まもなく北広島に停まります。出口は右側です。お乗り換えの列車をご案内いたします。札幌方面、普通列車小樽行き3番線から17時4分。
everybody online seems to be standing in front of the sunset signs. This journey changed my life. Interesting. Because whenever I traveled, my life doesn't change. My flight gets delayed. That's what changes. I once spent 6 hours trapped in an airport in Malaysia. The first hour, I was angry. The second hour, I blamed the airline. The third hour, I blamed society. The fourth hour, I blamed capitalism. A fifth hour, I blamed myself. But the sixth hour, I had emotionally adopted an airport bench. I gave it a name. We had a trust. We had a history. We had been through things together. Another 2 hours, and I would have introduced it to my parents. Human beings are remarkable, adaptable. This is inspiring and also terrifying. Travel reveals who people really are. Travel reveals who people really are, not when they are smiling in front of monuments, not when they are posting inspirational quotes. You discover who people are when their luggage disappears, when their hotel reservation vanishes, when their phone battery reaches 1%, when airport Wi-Fi stops working. Civilization is incredibly fragile. People think civilization is democracy, law, and culture? No. Civilization is 3 birds of Wi-Fi. Take them away and watch humanity return to the Stone Age. I once saw a businessman lose internet access for 4 few minutes. Within 30 seconds, he looked like he was preparing to hunt mammoth.
Rapid service train bound for Sapporo. Car 4 is for passengers with seat reservations. Please notify the crew of any irregular activity on the train.
Then there was Germany. I made what I believed it was a perfect hotel reservation. I checked it, double-checked it, triple-checked it. I was proud of myself. That was adult behavior, responsible behavior, the behavior of the woman who finally had her life together. The hotel wasn't in Berlin. It was Belgium, a completely different country. The reservation had succeeded. The human failed. I called the hotel. The receptionist said, we can confirm your reservation. I said, wonderful, I can confirm it too. We were both correct. The only problem was that the hotel and I were separated by approximately 500 kilometers and several poor life decisions. Travel is surprisingly similar to life. You make plans, you prepare, you work hard, you check everything, and somehow you still end up in Belgium. Then there was South Korea. At midnight, I left my hotel and walked directly to the convenience store. No tourism, pilgrimage, a sacred journey. A Korean convenience store is one of humanity's greatest achievements. You can buy ramens, cook it immediately, eat it immediately, and nobody questioned your life choices. Nobody looked at you and says, "Man, it is 1:30 in the morning. Why are you eating noodle alone?" No, the entire system supports you. The nation was collectively decided. If this person wants noodle at 1:30 a.m., then by God, he shall have noodles. This is a freedom. So I bought spicy ramen, a decision that will later be reviewed by several international courts. 5 minutes later, my mouth was no longer a mouth. It had become active volcanoes. My tongue was firing its emergency reports. My lips had emptied witness protection. Milk failed. Ice cream failed. Water arrived looked around and immediately resigned. At one point, I wasn't eating ramen anymore. I was participating in a natural disaster. That was the moment I understood the Korea. If an entire nation casually eats food that is powerful, of course they survived history. I couldn't survive with lunch. America offered a different lesson. I ordered a medium Coke, a medium, not a large, not an extra large, not a baguette, a medium. The cashier smiled. I smiled. We were both smiling for completely different reasons. My smile said, "This seems reasonable." His smile said, "Oh, this is going to be adorable." Then the Coke arrived. Ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't a drink, it was infrastructure. It required zoning as permits. Small fishing communities could have formed around it. There were weather systems inside it. I think I saw dolphins. At one point, a cruise ship departed from the ice section. I wasn't following a beverage, I was following the Lake Michigan. Americans love freedom, and nowhere is freedom more visible than in portion sizes. In Japan, a medium in the size. In America, a medium as a personality trait. A medium is a commitment. A medium is something you should discuss with your attorney. Of course, I drank all of it because I am Japanese. We finish things. That's how we are raised. If one grain of rice remains in a bowl, 17th generation of ancestors appeared and silently judged you. So I drank it all, every drop, every molecule, every bad decisions. I visited the airport restaurant 7 times. The 6th visit, the automatic door recognized me. The toilet and I had become colleagues. We are working on a project together.
Okay, this hospital
Thailand taught me another lesson. I confidently ordered a fried rice. The waiter brought ice creams. I tried again. Another ice cream arrived. I tried a third time. Now I had enough with ice cream is to start a small business. At some point, I stopped questioning the waiter and started questioning reality. Maybe my accent had evolved into the international language that simply meant, please continue bringing frozen dairy products. The waiter smiled. I smiled. Neither of us understood anything. Yet there was no conflict, no argument, no hostility. Maybe world peace is not mutual understanding. Maybe world peace is mutual confusion. The more I traveled, the more I searched for happiness. I looked in rich countries, poor countries, modern cities, remote villages, skyscrapers, luxury hotels, airports. Also, searching for happiness in airport is like searching for inner peace inside our washing machines. Nobody becomes enlightenment near gate 42. Eventually, after years of searching, I found the answer. Are you ready? Happiness is a Japanese toilet. Please don't laugh. Actually laugh. Everyone laughs at first, then they trouble. Then they stop laughing. A Japanese toilet. It's not a toilet, it is a luxury spa. That accidentally becomes a bathroom. It is engineering, philosophy, hospitality, and love working together towards a common goal. If aliens arrive tomorrow and ask humanity to present a greatest achievement, people would say the moon landings, the internet, modern medicine. Wrong. Take them to Japanese airport restrooms, show them the heated seat, show them the automatic lid, show them the control panel that looks capable of the launching satellites. Then watch the Aryans cancel the invasion and apply for citizenship. Because travel teaches us gratitude, thankfulness, precision. In some countries, there is no shade. In some countries, there is no paper. In some countries, there is no lock. In some countries, there is no water. Occasionally, there is no toilet. Just hope and regret. Then, one day, you return home. You walk into a Japanese restroom. The seat is warm. The room is spotless. Everything works. Everything.
Exploration Drive. Continue for 2 miles.
That was a quiet town.
And suddenly you understand religion, not intellectually, emotionally, spiritually deeply. Then the next morning alive is you wake up at home, rice, miso soups, grilled fish, egg, natto, seaweed, nothing expensive, nothing luxurious,